Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn in this U.S. title business. Um, and I understand why people have the problems they have with Sami Zayn. He's been playing the underdog role for 45 years. About 45 years, Sami Zayn's been playing the underdog role. And God, the last year has just been so like maybe my memory is not helping me, but it just feels like this last year he's just been whining and crying and complaining, and especially these last bids with like Cody and before beating Drew, it was just crying and complaining and bitching, and it seemed like they were going, and this is what pisses me off about Triple H. It's the same thing like with the Danhausen situation. If we're gonna have Danhausen on TV, you better have fucking 6 great matches for me to watch as well. When Danhausen is like the most entertaining thing in the next hour, we got a problem. Sami Zayn, you got this him backstage getting angry and throwing shit around. That led to nothing. That led to him getting demoted to the U.S. title, which I don't even want to shit on the U.S. title. The U.S. title is great. I think there's going to be a great outcome for the U.S. title championship at a U.S. title match at Mania. But I understand that Sami Zayn's gimmick has gotten old. But Sami Zayn doing what he's doing makes complete sense. He's been chasing this title shit. He's been chasing. He wants to get to the top. He wants to win the Rumble. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. Ain't no point. Sami Zayn ain't winning no WWE championship. He's not winning no World Heavyweight Championship anytime soon. So with that being said, fuck it. I'll go back down. And how I look at it, especially the way he's been getting, the way he has been beating Carmelo Hayes, I'm gonna bully these fuckers. I don't care. Okay, he's a little banged up in the corner. Assuming that was a planned spot, I mean, sure, could he have? In my heart, I don't think Melo has a real knee injury, and Sammy just, I don't know, no communication goes for his the hell of a kick. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about hell of a dip. This shit is so good. But going for the haluva kick. Maybe it was. I'm hoping Melo's okay. I mean, maybe there's reports coming out soon, but I'm assuming that was a spot that was planned, and he took advantage of the situation. Especially with the ref was pushing him back and everything. No, that was a work spot. That was a work, and he took advantage of the situation to be the fucking bad guy. I think he's leaning more and more into that heel persona, and I mean, you see the guys surrounding him. He has no chance of being the one getting the cheers. He's a way better chance of getting the boos. But I mean, I think Sami Zayn having the U.S. title right now, it makes sense for what they're going to do. Now, like I said, it also makes sense for just Sami Zayn coming down and going, "Hey, fuck it. I'm going to come grab this mid-card title and bully the young guy." But I will say, and once again, shout out to Bob. Going to WrestleMania, I think we're going to obviously see Trick Williams win the U.S. title, and that's going to be great. That's going to be... That's going to be a moment. That's going to be a moment that, I mean, maybe, who knows? You look back on as one of the moments that Trick Williams, caught a fucking hot streak. But I want this to turn into something more. I want Trick Williams to win this United States title, and because of how hot he is, I want B tier pay-per-views or PLEs, main evented by U.S. title matches with Trick Williams. I want to see, because Sami Zayn, Carmelo Hayes, if we just keep doing this carousel, the U.S. title where you're fighting The Miz every other week, and it's just open challenges. The open challenges are cool when they're open challenges. You can't do an open challenge every week when you have a built-in storyline and you already know how, it's over with. When John Cena was doing his open challenge, it was every single week we were getting fucking, Dave Meltzer 5-star matches. which I'm sure he probably didn't. He probably gave none of them 5-star matches, but just beautiful matches during Cena's Open Challenge, U.S. Open Challenge. But if we're gonna tell stories, let's tell stories. And if we're gonna have the U.S. title around Trick Williams, let's have him taking on other bigger stars, other up and comers, and let's have it mean something. Let's not just have Trick, come out and who wants to come fight me? Hey, I got the title. Come fight me. It gets boring. Not everybody has to do it. Not everybody can do it. Or it's like I said, it's gonna get stale. It's gonna get stale. Whoa, excuse me. But I don't know what's going on with this this Mello shit. I'm assuming he's going to be in this match. It's going to end up being a triple threat match because at this point they don't tease anything or mention anything without it eventually happening. And just the fact that he said, hey, if you win, you get to go to Mania. And he doesn't win, especially the way that he did win, assuming that, like I said, was a work. He's obviously going to get either another chance to fight in this match or has some type of involvement with between Sami and Trick Williams, but I'm hoping he just wiggles his way in to make it a triple threat match. He deserves it. He needs to be on this card. If we're gonna have, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of guys that are gonna be on Mania that if they deserve it, Carmelo Hayes deserves to be on Mania as well. And we need all the star power we can fucking get. We're gonna see Jelly Roll take on Kit Wilson and Miz. And who's his opponent? Who's his tag partner gonna be? Maybe Danhausen. Like I said earlier, who knows? You can give Royce Keys a fucking Mania moment. Hasn't done shit since debuting. You're gonna give him a Mania moment? I don't know. But Sami Zayn winning the United States title, I could see why you hate it. I could see why you're over it. I could see why you're not the biggest fan of Sami Zayn. And to be completely honest with you, when it comes to like in ring, everything up to like him having to finish a match, I love. Nothing wrong with it. I hate his theme. Does his theme song sound like a ripoff of The Office's theme song? Yes. Does that mean he's a bad wrestler? No. Does I don't know. Does it feel good to see him in a different light? I like it. I don't hate it. I think people are going a little too hard on this doesn't make sense and why are we doing this? I mean, Sami Zayn has went from, it's been a flip. And it's going to be a flip April, 19, 18, whenever they fight. There will be a flip from a few months ago, Sami begging to be, the next guy up. He fucking had a title match in, at the Royal Rumble to putting over Trick Williams at WrestleMania, giving Trick Williams the U.S. title at WrestleMania. And, I don't know what it's going to lead to after that. It's going to be so funny if after Sami Zayn loses the U.S. title at Mania, he then goes on for the next 2 months to be the underdog that needs to win back the U.S. title. Kill me if that happens. Please come find me and just end it. Just end my suffering. If Sami Zayn somehow ends up being the U.S. champion underdog. Because no. Absolutely not. We don't need that. We need Trick Williams winning the U.S. title at Mania.